I love Attack on Titan, and I thought, hey, season 4, part 3 is going to come out soon, and I wanted to rewatch the entire series. So I decided, hey, I'm going to make it a full thing. So I decided to make a series called Dissecting Attack on Titan, where I would go and point out the biggest moments in each episode. I would talk about character moments and just cool stuff that happened in the episode in general. I'd point out secrets and things you might have not noticed in the animation side, and gush about my favorite anime of all time. Yeah, here we go. At the beginning of the anime, there's like this eerie music that really gives the idea of the Titans having such a looming presence over everything. It's really creepy. There is also the reflection of the birds at the beginning in Aaron's eye, which is really cool.
その日、人類は思い出した。奴らに支配されていた恐怖を、鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。
Oh, right in the chills. Oh, right in the chills. Also, fun fact, the person at the beginning talking is Armin's voice actor, Marina Inoue. Give those clouds a speeding ticket. Also, the Colossal Titan has kind of like a triangle in his muscle. Maybe that's foreshadowing the humans actually being in the Titans through the neck. Kind of weird that they include that. That is a lot of freaking birds, man. Holy crap. We actually get to see some of the characters that appear later, like Erwin and Hanj, and even this guy that appears later in the episode. In the series, I will be talking about each opening as well, only on the first episode that it appears in. So, for example, this episode will contain stuff on the opening, but I won't talk about the opening for the rest of the episodes. This is such a memed opening. This opening had so many memes. It's super great. Unfortunately, it doesn't have much to talk about. There is a praying mantis in this opening right here that is super weird. This series loves to have like moths or insects in the openings for some reason. No idea why. But it like has a bunch of insects in the opening, and animals like dinosaurs and such has even been in some of the openings. No idea what that's supposed to be. Ugh, that sounded so bad. Never mind. So apparently way back when season 1 was the only thing released, this soldier flipping was actually supposed to represent humanity, and it leads into, you know, the soldiers going up. So it's like the entire of humanity starts rising up to fight the Titans. Oh boy, here we go! Oh boy! So, of course, we have the iconic dream sequence that happens at the beginning of the show. The only things I can really point out that's kind of weird is the toys. The toys kind of look royal, you know? That's the only thing that I find weird. Other than that, it's just like the smiling Titan, which we, see later in the episode, and then just Titans going and killing everything. So, those clouds need to cut some slack.
どうして泣いてるの?
So my thoughts as to why Aaron is crying at the beginning. I think mainly it's just because of the dream he saw. He saw his mom being eaten, so he might not remember it, but the reason why he's crying is because of that. I think it's interesting how they mention Dr. Jaeger having saved the city from a pandemic. Gives him a little bit of importance in the story immediately from the get-go. We actually get to see Hana's like kind of worry and show like a connection with Aaron, and then Mikasa also shows that she actually really way like deeply cares about him, like more than just a typical friend. I love how Aaron has this like hero complex with the Survey Corps and how he idolizes that. Like he thinks that it's the greatest thing ever, and then we just get to a shot of just not good. The brutality of showing how like horrible it is to go outside the walls is really done well. Hey, it's that one guy that appears later in the episode. The voice acting for the mom is very well done. The way she can't even like cry at the beginning, she literally just can't even start to cry for a few seconds is so realistic. And the voice acting of the guy too, he does really well with like giving the idea that there's no hope, that this is all kind of just for nothing. I also think it's really interesting how there's so much emphasis on carrying out your duty and making some difference in the fight for humanity versus Titans. I think it's really interesting how they kind of show that. I have no idea why, but the facial expressions just you look at him go. 1, ow. 2, how did the wood not break from that? The sass! They actually animated Aaron's mouth right there to match with the audio, so that's neat. Also, How is she washing dishes with her eyes closed? It makes no sense.
船の時間だ。
Is it just me or does this sound very bassy and very weird?
時間だ。時間だ。
悔しかったら殴り返してみろや。
それじゃお前らと同レベルだ。僕が言ったことを正しいと認めているから言い返せなくて殴ることしかできないんだろ。
Fucking facts!
おい、大丈夫かアルミ。一人で立てるよ。そうか。
I love this little interaction between them. One, Armin, you know, not wanting to take Aaron's hand just shows that he's insecure about their friendship and such. And Aaron just kind of passing off like, oh, okay. Aaron already shows that he doesn't really care. He's like, oh, okay, that's fine.
この壁の中は未来永劫安全だと信じきってる人はどうかと思うよ。100年壁が壊されなかったからといって、今日壊されない保証なんかどこにもないのに。
Oh boy, what a coincidence!
そんな、あの壁は50メートルだぞ。やつだ。巨人だ。
Hey, yo, where my cheeseburgers at? Ouch! Ouch!
ミカサ。もうダメなんだ。この町はもう無数の巨人に占領される。
You know, considering how smart Armin is, I wonder if he knew everything wasn't going to go well and they weren't going to be able to just go to the second wall, you know? They probably were doomed from the start.
家に当たってるわけがない。あの角を曲がればいつもの家が。
Well, fuck.
最後から言うことを聞いてよ。ミカさん。やだ。
I love how Mikasa actually cares about the mom, you know, and it's not just like I was just adopted, you know, it's like, no, she actually sees her as a mom and she doesn't want to lose another parent.
俺は巨人をぶっ殺してきっちり3人とも助ける。
Yeah, no, I'd be terrified too.
ミカさん。生き延びるのよ。ミカさん。
Gosh dang it, man, this is so sad. It's so sad. Ouchie! Well, that's not gonna buff right out.
人類は思い出した。奴らに支配されていた恐怖を、鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。
Oh man, I was getting invested! Unfortunately, the ending also doesn't have a lot to talk about. The only thing I can really bring up right now is one, Cruel but Beautiful World. That's Mikasa's famous line. Very cool. I really do like that idea. And then also there's like her looking at Aaron. That symbolizes her like really just caring for him that much. And he's her whole life. So that's going to do it for this episode of Dissecting Attack on Titan. Great episode. Great starter. Like, holy crap, it was so cool to watch this when it first came out. So, obviously, this is going to be an entire series. It's going to be episodic. This is how it's going to kind of be. I'll release a new video every about a week. I'll throw in some jokes occasionally, you know, I'll have some fun with it. And then also I'll just point out really neat details I think should make it into the video. So please, if you guys want to watch more of this, subscribe and like the video. That'd be great. And I'll see you in the next episode.